Courage is being scared to death and saddling up anyway. John Wayne. John Wayne was one of those actors who helped shape the persona of modern America. In a career covering over 50 years and 142 movies from the 1920s to the 1970s, he was the quintessential man's man, the tough guy who never backed down. Whether in his dominant role as a Western cowboy or gunman, or in more modern roles, he was always saddling up anyway. Even his last movie, The Shootist, was a way of saddling up and taking on the cancer that was killing him. We need to adopt his concept of courage in our approach to God. I know that may sound a little strange, but hear me out before blasting me for blasphemy. This idea comes from many places in the Bible, especially in the Psalms. Today's Saturdays in the Psalms edition of Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary returns to Psalm 25, where David boldly approached God and asked for compassion, forgiveness, and to be led in his paths. Psalm 25, 1 through 11. David continued his bold approach to God in the second section by describing those who receive instruction, prosperity, and knowledge as those who fear the Lord. Who is the man who fears the Lord? He will instruct him in the way he should choose. His soul will abide in prosperity, and his descendants will inherit the land. The secret of the Lord is for those who fear him, and he will make them know his covenant. Psalm 25, 12 through 14. Reading through the Psalms, we may be tempted to think of God as our deliverer, the one who rescues us from those who cause us fear, and come to the conclusion we have no reason to be afraid of him. But David turns that around with this bold declaration. The person who wants to be rescued, led, and prospered by God must approach God with fear. The Hebrew word translated fear is a very simple word that means fear, to be afraid. In other words, we can't dance around the fact God demands fear in the heart of those who seek him. But we live in a country and culture that doesn't fear the Lord. Even many, perhaps most of those who claim to be his don't fear him because their approach is irreverent and disrespectfully disobedient. Yes, I know perfect love casts out fear, 1 John 4:18, but John was making a different point and doesn't contradict David. Other places in the New Testament, such as Hebrews 12:29, make it clear the true believer is afraid of the consuming fire, but saddles up to approach him anyway. Not to fight him, but to submit and join his fight. Does that describe you and me? Thank you for watching this Saturdays in the Psalms edition of Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny helping you have a great day.